physical. Kayondo is really working hard.
So, Charles Mombois, who scored against Nigeria, makes his way on for Feitoto, or officially Faisal Salum. The change for Tanzania, as the rain eases somewhat. It's still very wet. Uganda push for perhaps a winner. On the set piece, decent looking delivery. Here's Mombois, dangerous player with blistering speed off the mark. He's caught more than just Nigeria unawares with his pace off the mark. The Samata. Hiroshi. Babula. Gazu. Back to collect from deep. Streaking forward now. We'll get it on his outside. Back towards Ikpeazu. What a promise in that run from Uganda, but Tanzania to make use of transition ball, and there's a little space to be exploited. Bundled over by Bulgaria. That'll be a Tanzania free kick. With 5 minutes to go, in these conditions, a set piece might prove critical.
Set pieces, players are delaying tired legs. A few minutes to play. The advantage of set pieces is one of the rare occasions where you get to push up your central defenders, who generally are very tall.
Rain coming down far more heavily now, and you certainly get a sense that neither team is here to settle for a point. 3 points is the belief. Ball in. Oh, Silva got so much right.
That would have been a great goal.
That would have been special.
That would have been special. That would have been spectacular.
Looks like he was filming a karate film or some martial arts.
Some Jackie Chan Bruce Lee before the game.
He was channeling something very athletic there. Simon Msuva scored from the penalty mark to give Tanzania the lead. Subsequently cancelled out by Ikpeazu's equaliser just over 5 minutes ago. Nobody giving an inch in this East African derby. Free kick Tanzania. Job and Mato battling. Both teams defiant. Both surely feel they're on the brink of a victory here. Peter. Nyango. Calmly plays that ball out. Simakula. Okello. He's played centrally since Umedi's made his way off the park. And again it's Miroshi who's won the ball back in the middle. Lovely opportunity for Tanzania. Ball played into space with a little cutback.
Kayondo again. He read it perfectly well.
He did. He read it perfectly. He was saying, though, tried to play that into space. The transition here for Uganda looks really promising. An opportunity for Bulgaria goes down. Referee looks away and eventually signals penalty. Uganda with a late chance. Nunga is cautioned.
There was some pulling there.
Bulgaria into a dangerous position.
Saw the pulling, yeah. He pulled
clearly tugged off the ball.
Coming in late. Ooh, clear penalty.
Well, the referee had to think about that, and I just wonder if he was consulting with his assistant referee. They wear communication aids that allow them to communicate in this day and age. Thought about it, made his decision, pointed firmly to the penalty mark, and I dare say that is the correct decision.
I'm in total in agreement with what you're saying, and I think that he took his time because, hey, Dwayne, with what's at stake,
yes.
What's at stake? You don't want to ruin such a great game because he's had a great game, the referee himself. So,
Nonga collecting a yellow card late in this game. Uganda collecting a penalty late in this game. Can they convert? Tanzania successful from 12 yards out earlier in the half as Msuva tucked one away. Mato now will have the chance, or is it Okello? They're both standing over it, that's Okello. But Mato's standing off just an inch or two. There you can see the two players side by side. Okello's the regular set-piece taker, so Mato should make way, and now does. Alan Okello. He's having a great year, Alan Okello. Never before has he scored half a dozen goals in a calendar year for his country. He's got 6 goals in 13 matches in 2025. Only 3 goals in his previous 31. There's a chance to make that 7 in 14 with a kick from 12 yards out against Tanzania here. The old rivals going head-to-head in a thriller. The second half has seen this match come alive in the most incredible way. 2 penalties, 1 for Tanzania converted. Uganda have the chance to convert after Ikpeazu had equalised less than 10 minutes ago. Alan Okello waits for the whistle. Technically gifted, creative cog has the chance from the penalty mark. The whistle sounds. Okello steps back, the man nicknamed Starboy. Okello blazes over. It was there to be had, and the man called Starboy does not deliver on this occasion. Put in disbelief as we hit the 90-minute mark with genuine drama, a missed penalty.
There is everything in this game today.
I don't want to jinx it. The only thing we haven't seen is a red card, but we don't want to see one of those.
No, that would be a negative.
What a game. What an opportunity, though, for the Cranes. And that would have been... Oh, long range, Omedi. And again, Mato charging down on Forba. First minute of added time is come and gone of the 6 that have been added. So 5 minutes effectively that remain between these two sides. Uganda have met Tanzania more than any other team. Tanzania have met Uganda more than any other team. Snapshot, and Nonga sees his effort drift wide.
Just like we said earlier on, this could be the most explosive 10 minutes we could have, and we're getting it. It's end-to-end stuff, shooting there, shooting
well. It started with an incredible intensity. It's finishing with an incredible intensity. Here's Kayondo, who's played nothing but intensely throughout the 90. Who's stuck up his hand to be counted today, Kayondo.
For me, he's been probably the most influential player for the Ugandans.
He's carved out opportunities in both halves. Samata leaves it for Hussein. Hiroshi calling for the ball again. The man dictating tempo for Tanzania in midfield. Delivery in. Onyango spills it, but it's cleared up. It's tapped back in though, and oh no! Somehow it's just wide again. There is drama deluxe in this game. It's not yet done.
That's equivalent of the missed penalty, it looks like it. Well pulled in. Oh, and the goalkeeper slipped it. The goalkeeper dropped it.
Well, that is uncharacteristic for somebody like Onyango, but in these conditions, anything can happen. And certainly proved again. Msuva just overran it, and then the follow-up unsuccessful. Another chance for Tanzania. This time collected by Onyango, who's bumped by Msuva. 3 minutes of the 6 additional minutes remaining. So, why Onyango dropped it is Semakula gets a touch on it, takes it out of the path of both Onyango and Msuva.
Oh, I think it's kind of like he stuck his hand.
And that's what I'm just having a look. It looks like he's brushed his fingers, actually.
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
it's too late for VR.
And Mwambwa, who's usually very good at finding the back of the net, was only able to poke the loose ball wide of target. Ikpeazu, meanwhile, is getting a collection going. Substituted onto the pitch. scores an equalising goal, collects a yellow card, or will his involvement be in what has been a delightful Group C tie? Chase on, Mwambwa up against Obita.
When you have a player like Kayondo in your team as a manager, I think you have so much variety in how you can make your team play.
Lovely ball, through ball from Suva, looking to run onto it. Onyango has come out and claimed it.
Great goalkeeping.
That is courageous
goalkeeping.
That is courageous keeping.
That is putting your life on the line for your fatherland.
90 seconds remaining.
Literally. Oh, this is good.
And Onyango. Connection made. That the incident a moment ago. And then Mwamba with the attempted follow-up that his teammate couldn't believe it poked wide. Mabula, look at Mabula's response.
Neither could he.
Uganda are going to make a final change though, while Onyango is being treated. There is a change in the offing. Certainly hope there's nothing wrong with Dennis Onyango. Sharing a moment, a few players. Samata and Bobosi, opposing sides, and we are going to see the change now. Ronald Sechiganda is going to make his way on for Uganda. Okello makes way. It's a late change. Not much opportunity for Sechiganda to stamp his mark in the game, but he makes a 12th international appearance for Uganda. Man who campaigns in Rwanda with APR, who joined from Villa. But Sechiganda carries the ball very, very well, despite being such a tall man. Still there to be won, still time. A little wide of Omedi, who'd gone central. Ball back towards Ugandan territory, where Kayondo gets a vital touch on it. Here's Bogere. Scored against Canada in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup earlier this year to become the first Ugandan to score in a FIFA tournament. And then he scored the winner against France at that same tournament to give Uganda their first ever win in a FIFA tournament. His star is rising, the 17-year-old. Tanzania maintaining possession, if not presence. Uganda win it back. Scoop forward. Omedi now works it out to the far side. Mato, two players wait for delivery. A third joins, but Abdullah's come away with possession. That'll be a free kick to Tanzania, and there might be opportunity lost.
Wasted effort. At least you could have ended this with a striker goal at least.
The final whistle, you sense, is not far away now. But Sundo Elise, this has been, for me, thoroughly entertaining. What have you made of the 90 that's been played here before us?
Yeah, it's been, like you rightfully said, thoroughly entertaining, but also it's gonna be like a game of each team winning its own half. Because I will give the second half to the Tanzanians, just as the Ugandans rightfully won the first half.
Free kick to Uganda. It's late. Is there time to charge upfield and potentially create even further drama? Uganda and Tanzania, bound by geography, bound by culture, and indeed a long-standing football rivalry, cannot be separated as this Group C tie ends. Uganda 1, Tanzania 1.
What a game, and they will be regretting missing that last penalty kick. Uganda, they could have gotten the 3 points. Today, as it is, they sit third and fourth in the group, equalized at 1 point. Tunisia and Nigeria yet to play later on today, but not having a winner today complicates matters for both teams. Having 4 points today, I mean 3 points today for any of them would have been perfect, and the possibility of getting 4 or 6 points. We'll see what's in store. And match day 3, Tuesday, December the 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Uganda will be facing Nigeria. Tanzania will be facing Tunisia. That will be the last match day for this group, and then we'll have whoever moves on. Thank you for joining us here today. 1-1 after 90 minutes of play in Uganda and Tanzania.
beIN Sports broadcast.